Hey everyone, welcome to Sky Audits. I'm your host, Mr. Sky Audit. I keep myself unknown, but you guys can call me Mr. Sky Audit. All right. Today we are in St. Cloud, Florida, as usual. We've been getting a lot of complaints from a lot of our viewers, particularly in this area. This is the intersection of Mallard Pond and Old Canoe Creek Road. As you guys can see, there's a four-way intersection. In the morning time, it's basically like playing a video game to get out these neighborhoods and to exit on or actually leave from these streets to cut across. As you guys can see, it's a four-way intersection. Sometimes it's at ease, and sometimes it's not at ease. The second entrance that we're looking at, that entrance is a shopping entrance. That's the exit and entrance, one of the exits and entrance on the Old Canoe Creek side going into the Publix Plaza Village Creek, Old Canoe Creek Road. Then they have another entrance, which is on the Canoe Creek entrance side, which we'll probably share that some other time in a video. But right now, this is the main concentration of this video and the reason why we're doing this video. It's on the Old Canoe Creek side. This is the Mallard Pond community. I guess they're doing some work down there. They're pretty much trying to fill a pothole. They've been filling this pothole almost every month, and it seems as if it just keeps coming back. So I'm guessing that they're just gonna make a whole brand new road instead of just keep filling that concrete over and over and over and over. So what you're seeing there is just a little bit of work that's being done right now on that road. Today's March 23rd and of 2026. This is around 4:58 p.m. All right, as you guys can see, what we're looking at is some congested traffic just being built up because of this construction. There's a lot of people leaving the Publix shopping center as well, trying to cut across. You guys gonna see in a bit. There's people that's trying to actually make that right, which I think that's probably the smoothest. But actually, like going across to make the left to go on the main road right across is like playing a video game. So you gotta pass over first them cars right there. Definitely. Now let's see this red car here. See how he makes it. He's a little bit nervous, I could see. Oh, he's going a little bit over. Ah! Right over the median. I've seen worse than that, guys. I've seen a lot worse. So, as you guys can see, yeah, it gets really nerve-wracking when you are turning in and leaving out these intersection. Now let's focus back out towards the Mallard Pond area. Nice pull to the left. Awesome pull. Whoever lives there. All right, let's see this guy here. He's just hanging out. Is he moving or is he just? I think he waved or something. Did he? All right, and just to let you guys know, we are about 250 feet up. The zoom on this drone is really awesome. Okay, so we do respect the traffic. We do respect the FAA flight restricted areas, and we do watch out for these lighting poles right here with the wires on there. You definitely got to be above those. Okay, we got to be above all the buildings. We try to be safe out here.
Yeah, they definitely need a light right there. Uh, that's the Mallard Pond Boulevard on the Old Canoe Creek Road. It could definitely be hectic. There's kids that just run right across to go to these pizza stores across the street and Dunkin' Donuts and all this stuff. So we seemed like we had a St. Cloud police vehicle blow. I wish I could give you guys a better shot. Their vehicles look pretty cool. They have some new upgraded cool decals. Their tire shines is really stick out. Uh, they're very known for keeping their vehicles really up to niche quality. Let's see if I could get a better angle on this side here. The trees are blocking everything, so. And I definitely don't want to scare him. And set out an alarm saying, "Oh, there's a drone out there and it's bothering me." I don't want people to be all over exaggerated on these type of audits from the sky. There's not really too much people like me that do what I do here at Sky Audits. See what he's doing in there. Any movements? Any smoke? I doubt that. He's probably just on the computer, probably on the phone, probably on break eating as well. Let's not bother him. Let's head back out here to the Old Canoe Creek Road. Yeah, so what we're looking at is the Osceola County Road and Bridge. They're actually repairing the turning lane to go into Village Creek Plaza where the Publix and other stores are. All right, so let's focus a little bit more out here to where our viewers and clients are saying, "Hey, we need you to come out here to Mallard Pond uh, because there's a four-way intersection and it's getting crazy. One person died on it. A few person died on it. I think it was a kid and um, some adult. And then down the block, I believe a nurse had died on a turning lane by the church. Um, and if I tell you guys that story, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to tell you guys that probably a little bit in the video. But let's right here focus in on that black car making a left out of that, like what we spoke about before. Coming out of there, making a left is really, really difficult, especially when you have all these traffic. It's like playing a video game. So I would say if they put a stoplight right there where the Mallard Pond community is, it would slow down traffic. They could actually come out of that community and then where the Publix Plaza, Cross Creek, where they're coming out right there in that. So where I was showing you before, where those cars were making a left out the Publix entrance, where it's dangerous. Well, if they put that stoplight where the Mallard Pond community is, it would give that entrance over there on the other side a break, so they could come out more better, I would say, from a logic point of view. So the Mallard Pond community tried to ask the city to put a stoplight there already, and I guess they said that there's one already all the way by the Walgreens, by the corner already. So it wouldn't make sense. So, I mean, and this was like 3 years ago. So there's more traffic um, that's getting out of control now. Since 3 years till now, there's a lot more people, a lot more developments, a lot more business. All these that Dunkin' Donuts over there is practically brand new, and the Dollar Tree. So there's a lot more, and if they needed it before then, I could just imagine how it was. Uh, I'm pretty sure it was a little bit less traffic compared to now, is what I'm trying to say. So, who likes Dunkin' Donuts? All right, so we have a lot of kids that just run right across the street just to get to Dunkin' Donuts as well. So they leave from the Mallard Pond community right in there. I believe putting a stoplight by Mallard Pond community would at least have kids or pedestrians or families and whoever, bikers, anyone that wants to go across the street should have a safe path instead of walking almost a mile to the corner just to cross the street where there's a light. I believe a lot of pedestrians won't do that. If they really got to go across the street, they're going to go across the street. They're going to figure out if there's any cars that are going, they're going to try to run right across the street. Some people are very unexperienced crossing the street. Some people only look one time, and then you have people that look both ways. You have people that look four times. So, I believe we need a light and a turn-in lane, possibly. Look at that. A school bus almost about to hit that car. I'm pretty sure they had a lot of kids in there. We have that kid right there jogging right across the street. As you guys can see, we have a red Mini Cooper. He's making a left out the neighborhood. And we have a car that just pulled inside the neighborhood. There's reported that it's been a few deaths, a lot of deaths on Old Canoe Creek Road. I don't want to over exaggerate, but probably more than 10 people that has died on this road. Starting off in 2007, a little kid was crossing right where they're doing the construction going into that. At the time, it was a Winn-Dixie Plaza. Now it's a Aldi's. So I believe the kid was going across there to go to 7-Eleven, and he got struck. As you guys can see, that's the St. Cloud police officer. He's getting back, possibly to the station. The latest death that had happened with a pedestrian being struck is a 42-year-old male. He's been struck off the e-bike, from what it says here. Fatal e-scooter hit and run crash prompts investigation in St. Cloud. So it says Angel Sanchez, 48, was struck and killed while riding an electric scooter on Old Canoe Creek Road on Saturday night, according to St. Cloud Police Department. Okay, so according to the website, it says December 8th, 2025, that they're reporting this. So it might have happened maybe on like December 7th or something like that, on 2025. So probably another 7 more months will probably make it a year or 8 months. So it was pretty recent, I would say. As you guys can see, this traffic is being built up here because of a school bus dropping off kids. And as you guys can see, it takes one school bus to make all this traffic. Now, it's going to be so difficult for the Mallard Pond community folks to come out onto the main road now. It's going to be so much more challenging because the people on Old Canoe Creek is not going to give them any type of leadway to even try to make it across. It's going to be like a straight video game. And especially coming out of the Publix Plaza, it's going to be so ridiculous as well. So that's what I'm saying. If they put a stoplight right here where the Mallard Pond community is, it would help out the Cross Creek Village entrance to the Publix Plaza for them to get some type of leadway as well to try to make it out, I would say. Seems like an Amazon truck is making a left into the Winn-Dixie and Aldi's parking lot. So we're gonna get a better angle on this. There's a black car that's trying to get out the Mallard Pond community. And as you guys can see, he's having a hard time even trying to get out of it. And there's a car that's trying to make a left inside the Mallard Pond community to try to get off the main road. And he's having a horrible time as well. Look at that traffic, guys, going all the way from, that's the Old Canoe Creek Road. Oh, okay, now we got cars that's trying to make a left, and that we got cars that's trying to make a right. And then we got cars that's trying to turn into the Dollar Tree. And okay, we got a red car that's turning into the Dollar Tree. Okay, we got another one turning in. Okay, he got some type of lead way out. Now the other one is stuck unless someone gives him some type of leadway, which they're not. So he has to wait on all that traffic that's coming up on Old Canoe Creek. We got cars that's possibly innocent lives in there that's just waiting to. This is not a video game, and the city is basically saying that they're not basically going to do anything about it because there's a stoplight all the way where the Walgreens is. And for them to put a stoplight there, a police officer has to die there with a car accident or a kid again. They need to have more deaths. That's what they said. They need to have some more important deaths. And my job is to visit this place. That's the Old Canoe Creek, Cross Creek Village. The red car right there. He's trying to get out the entrance of the plaza. So if the Mallard Pond had a light, look at that big 18-wheeler truck. Imagine being stuck out there in the middle by accident, thinking that you had time, but you really didn't, and then you panic, and then you hit on the brakes. It's like already too late. It's like you're playing with your lives. And these traffic is coming down very fast. They're not looking out for anyone. And once you get trapped into this, there's no way out. Let's fly back out over here to the Old Canoe Creek Road and Mallard Pond community. So as you guys can see, we still have the traffic that's trying to still get out of here, which they haven't got a chance yet. It's starting to build congestion in the Mallard Pond community for them to actually try to enter out the neighborhood into the Old Canoe Creek Road. Okay, we got that white truck. He just made a left out of there. He must have got lucky because we have two cars that's trying to pull in right there. You see, he got lucky there too because he wasn't supposed to go. So these cars that's making a left into the Cross Creek Village Plaza, they have the right of way before the other people to get out. So you can't get out of Cross Creek Village unless they enter in. If so, you will be trapped in the middle of traffic and your driver's side will be smashed. All right, so it seems see what I'm saying? If you could get stuck right up, they're not gonna wait on you. And if you get stuck right there and someone pulls right in front of you to make a left, and you get stuck into that incoming traffic thinking that you had a chance to go over, you will actually get into a real bad car accident. Let me go ahead and see if I could replay that for you. Now, just imagine those cars weren't just sitting there and they were actually going pretty fast on the main road, and you barely didn't make it because somebody cut in front of you. Well, I hope this video brings you a lot more educated from my point of view. And if the city of St. Cloud is watching this, I hope this makes more sense if they do watch this video. And we do believe here in Sky Audits about safety. And that's what we do. We do auditing from the sky, and we try to show you things that you can't see from below. Okay, so until then, next time, I hope you guys take care of yourself, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. We'll see you again in the next video. This is Sky Audits. If you guys want to reach out to us, skyauditsmedia@gmail.com.